The Big Five of Africa. Well, we have two of the Big Five, and you've got to admit that these bars look absolutely stunning. And I can't wait to see what all five will look like when they are lined up together. They look very attractive on these silver bars. 2 ounces of silver. We're going to do a good close look and review of the Big Five of Africa series coming from the Royal Krakow Mint. So, without further ado, let's jump into the review. Hello everybody, Backyard Bullion here, and welcome to another good close look at something cool made of silver. 2 somethings, in fact, made of silver today. We've got the elephant and lion from the Big Five of Africa series from the Royal Krakow Mint. A huge thank you and welcome once again to them on our channel as a sponsor. In openness and transparency, they have sent me these 2 bars to showcase and to keep here on the channel. So a huge thank you to them. If you're interested, having seen this review, then you can go and check them out. There are links down in the description box below. It's worth noting that the lion, which was the first in this series, is no longer available on their website, but you can find it on the secondary market. And the elephant is coming soon, so you don't need to rush out and make a purchase. That's not why we're doing these videos. We are just showing it, and then if it's something that you think you might like to add to your collection, then you can do so. As I said, links are in the description box below. So a huge thank you to the Royal Krakow Mint for sending me these to showcase here on the channel. Very, very cool artwork on these. I like that. It's very, very reminiscent of, I like the lion better than the elephant, I'm not gonna lie, simply because it's got that kind of proper glow of the background of the savannah, whereas the green light from the elephant, I get why they've changed the theme of the color, but this looks proper Serengeti style lighting as opposed to the green. But it's still really nice and the artwork's pretty cool. Lovely Royal Krakow Mint crest and shield on the box there. Really nice presentation box. Little magnet there as well to keep it nice and firm and shut. And a little protective cloth inside to keep the bar nice and protected. We've got the certificate of authenticity up here, which we'll have a very brief look at so we can see some of the particulars. This, as you can see, is the lion cast bar from the Big Five of Africa series, issue 2024, with a mintage of 500. So nice, and we've got the artwork there on the back of the certificate. Really nice to see. And here is the bar, nestled very nicely into its housing. Nice little display unit as well, and if you so wish, but otherwise, here is the bar. One of the cool things I like about these kind of bars is that you can get them out and have a look at them. The quality on these is really good, and the printing, second to none, I think. Really very, very well done. And the beauty of the lion itself there, front on, the king of the jungle. Absolutely incredible in its level of detail. Really, really pretty. So if we just zoom in a touch, there we go. We can see all of the intricate levels of details on this. Really lovely piece. And the Big Five of Africa is one of those really popular themes that I've seen on coins in the past from various different mints and issuing countries. They've always been really popular. I've got a couple of different ones from back in the day in my stack, and these bars, I think stand up and look really good. They're different, and that's the whole point. They are something a little bit different. On the reverse, as we can see, we've got the Royal Krakow Mint crest, number 224 of 500, and 2 ounces of fine silver. Nice visible lettering on this side. It's a lot better. Really, really good to see that, as it's often a little bit difficult to see them. So there is the lion in all of its glory. Now, we have one other to look at, because the lion was the first in the series, which, as I mentioned, is no longer available, but I'm sure can be picked up on the second-hand market. The Royal Krakow Mint have got the elephant, which is coming soon. So that one you can go and check out and sign up for notifications about on their website. So here is the elephant. I think it's actually better than the lion in my opinion, but it's funny that I'm sort of going to say this now, the artwork that I talked about earlier. So if we look at the 2 bits of artwork, we're going to have to zoom out a little bit, aren't we? Here we go. The 2 bits of artwork, we've got the red or the orange and the green, I should say. It's funny that I think that the green looks way better on the elephant bar than the orange does on the lion bar. So I don't know whether it's just the darkness of the orange, which doesn't really show up as well. It's small things that I'm looking at here to showcase on these bars, but I do think that the green looks actually better. And in many ways, it sort of represents the grass that the elephants will be, of course, walking on the Serengeti. So in many ways, that's kind of thematically a lot more appropriate. But you know, I'm looking at these and thinking there's not much I can say that's wrong about them because they're bloody good and they're brilliant. So there's the elephant, and I love the fact that we can get such high levels of detail and almost like a 3D aspect to this because of the natural curves of the silver bar. We're seeing those ears flap around the sides of the bar, and I think that looks really cool. And a similar thing, actually, now that I mention it, for the mane of the lion with that sort of fading around the side of the bar. It does look really quite good. And side by side, you've got to admit these bars are very pretty, and they're going to look really good when we get the big 5 all together. So very much worth looking at if you're interested. But the elephant's really good. Let's have another good close look, because you can see every little tiny wrinkle on the elephant's trunk, the ivory tusks, the eyes. The elephant never forgets. And there's the 2 ounces of 999 fine silver. And on the reverse again, we have the Royal Krakow Mint, number 28 of 500, and fine silver 2 ounces. Really very, very well done as well. Like that a lot. So there we have 2 absolutely stunning silver bars from the Royal Krakow Mint. Let me know your thoughts on these down in the comment section. It'd be really good to get your opinions on them. I think actually when you put them side by side like this, individually they're good bars. Put them side by side, and when you've got all 5 together, that's going to look really good. Like proper good. I think that's going to be very, very attractive as a collection. And as I said, I think these are collectible. There are a lot of people who are a big fan of the big 5. That sort of theme, as I said, with the coinage that I've seen in the past, they've been exceptionally popular, and I think that these will be just as popular as bars going forward. So a big thank you to the Royal Krakow Mint for their sponsorship of today's video. If you want to find out more about them, then there are links in the description box below to not only these particular bars, but also some of the other incredible products that they have shown, or we've had one of their incredible ones, the Wawel Dragon, which was a real stunner. So go and tell the Royal Krakow Mint what you think about these bars down in the comment section. I know they'll read them. That's it from me. We'll see you on the next video. Thank you all very much for watching, and as always, please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.